Oh, yeah. I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. And it's February 20th, 2024. And it happens to be International Pipe Smoking Day. Yeah. Let's start something on fire. I've got my Mr. Bragg Churchwarden pipe, bowl number 14. That's the only pipe that I smoke Churchwarden out of. By Watch City, and I got this blend on January of 2021, which makes it 3 years old. This blend matches this pipe perfectly. It smokes so good out of it. And it's the only blend I'm ever going to smoke out of it. I now have 6 or 7 different pipes that I only have certain blends I'm going to smoke out of it. So what is International Pipe Smoking Day? Well, it started out in the UK on smoker discussion forums back in 2008. So the first International Pipe Smoking Day was February 20th of 2008, and now we're in the 16th year of it. And this April 2024 will be my 5th year of pipe smoking. Thanks to all of you, I've learned a lot. I appreciate every one of you. I was doing some other research. Back in the 40s and 50s, approximately 25% of males were pipe smokers. The latest news I could find back in 2022, there was approximately 1.5% of men smoked a pipe. Back in the 1960s, it started weaning way off. Pipe smoking just was not popular anymore. But I bet if you took a review now, I bet in 2024, worldwide, I bet probably between 2 and 3% of men smoke pipes. So it's making a big comeback. And when it all started out in the UK, International Pipe Smoking Day, a lot of the pipe clubs and a lot of the tobacconists would offer discounts and so forth. So it's just been growing and growing and growing and growing and growing steadily. And I'm happy to be celebrating it. Yeah. I was looking back on my YouTube videos and I was like, I wonder when I started this channel. I started the Paul Gilson channel about 5 years ago on YouTube just to record music and stuff. I used to have a semi-professional recording studio at the last house that I lived at. And then when I started to get back into music, playing guitar and stuff and singing, I had no way to record myself, and then I thought, I can record myself on my phone, practice it, throw it up on YouTube. So if you go way, way back and look at some of my old videos, yeah, I looked a little bit younger. It was about 5 years ago. I did my first YouTube video on pipe smoking about 3 years ago. And I'd been smoking a pipe for about 1.5 years, and then I was like, why not do a video on it? I didn't even know about the YouTube pipe community, didn't have any idea what it was. But I'd watched other videos, and maybe I suppose I heard of the YouTube pipe community, but I really wasn't sure what it really was. And so I just said, what the hell, My first video, I think, was on collecting K-Woodies. I don't know, the video says 3 years ago, but, it could have been 3.5. I don't know. Doesn't tell you exactly, or I can't find it. I don't know. I was like, well, I'm a new pipe smoker, and I've learned just enough where I might be able to offer something to the pipe smoking community. I did that video, and I rewatched it tonight, and I was like, man, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And then as I went on, I don't know, maybe about 2.5, 3 years ago, I started doing tobacco reviews and stuff. And one of my friends that I won't reveal, he's a subscriber also, started calling me out. And he's like, well, you say you like the blend. You say it burns well. Blah, blah, blah. Tell me more. What is it you like about the blend? And he guided me actually into being able to do tobacco reviews, which I haven't done one in a while. But when I do a tobacco review, I research the tobacco. So I have it written down exactly what's in it. I try it myself. And then I give you my perspective on the tobacco, my review on the tobacco. And, all of our taste buds are different. So one tobacco may taste a certain way to me, and to you, it might taste just a little different. So he guided me and mentored me. He knows who he is. We talk all the time. And he actually helped me be a better YouTube presenter. He helped me do better pipe reviews. He would be like, well, I want measurements, man. Give me measurements. Don't tell me, oh yeah, here's this pipe and it smokes good. Give me measurements, give me details, blah, blah, blah. And the same thing with the tobacco, yeah. I want to know what is it that you like about it? You say you like it, but what is it that you like? You tell other people, oh, you'll love this. Well, why are they going to love it? So he really mentored me, and I want to thank him. is a very private individual, and we'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Another one of my subscribers actually just yesterday was like, hey, I've been watching a couple of your videos, and sometimes, you'll have two pipes going. When one gets too warm or whatever, you switch over to the next one. He says, I love that idea. And we'll smoke a different blend in the other one. It depends on what pipe I'm smoking. Like, I would never smoke like spark plug. I would never smoke, a lot of, I would never smoke anything but church warden in this pipe. Happy International Pipe Smoking Day. Yeah. What a great freaking feeling to be part of the YouTube pipe community. The pipes that I've collected, the things I've learned, the different blends that I've been able to research and people suggest to me and so forth. And, I've been able to pass that on. I feel very grateful for the people that helped me. And then, us guys and gals that have a little experience, we can go on and help the newer generation of pipe smokers that don't know nothing about it. They're like seething for knowledge. And it's important we give them good answers to their questions. Well, I'm going to let this pipe rest for a little bit, and we'll be back in a nanosecond. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so we're back. Yeah, Paul the Pipe Guy. And it's Happy International Pipe Smoking Day. Yeah. So we're switching pipes and we're switching blends. So we must clear the palate. Cheers. My cat's looking at me like, what are you doing? So we have our beautiful Savinelli Porto Servo. Yeah. Savinelli Porto Servo. Made in Italy, of course. Bowl number 140 KS. And in it, I've got from 2021 some Two Friends Celtic Mist. Yeah. And let's set it on fire. Look at that beautiful Savinelli. Oh, man. I got to make her look prettier. Hold on one second. She's kind of dusty. I haven't smoked her in a while. I find that sometimes I'll be like, man, I remember that pipe, and I've got a couple hundred pipes in my collection, and I'm not bragging or anything, but sometimes, you find that 10 or 15 pipes that you love, then you forget about the ones that you really loved. And then you get them out for a little loving, man, and take them for a drive, and it's like, why haven't I smoked this in a year and a half, So yeah, there she is, looking pretty and polished up. Yeah, beautiful Savinelli. So here we go with some Two Friends Celtic Mist. This goes out to all you mates and mateses, ladies. Let's set it on fire. Oh, yeah. What a nice blend. It's got some let's read about this for a second, all right? Because those of you, there's been a couple of you pipe smokers that have asked me about different blends, and one guy's like, "Oh, I gotta try that plum pudding now," and other guy's like, "I gotta try that Officers Club now. I ordered it, I love it," you know. Another guy's like, "Oh, we're talking about this blend. You talked me into it." I'm not trying to talk you into any blend, but there's two friends, Celtic Mist. All right, let's read about this for a second. I always put the shit in the smallest writing. Based of highest grades of Cavendish, with just a bit of burley, is enhanced with wonderful sweet Virginia tobaccos. A delightful tobacco flavor sets the stage, enhanced, not overwhelming, by the addition of a little essence of Irish mist. The aroma is equally enchanting to those fortunate enough to be in the presence of the smoker. Yeah. Two Friends Celtic Mist. Yeah. Pipe Tobacco by Cornell and Deal. And let me tell you something. I love this. This is like an all-day smoke. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, she is good. I went back and looked at my oldest YouTube videos, and there was a lady that I went to high school with that I was dating, and we were working out a couple of different songs together, and I was just like, man, you sounded pretty good. Tried to contact her a couple times, even written her a couple letters. I don't know what happened. She wanted to get rid of this drum set a couple years ago, and I was like, well, how much do you want for it? And she says $350. I says, well, it's worth more than that. She's like, look, I got a horse vet bill that I just want to pay for. He said, how much is the vet bill? She's like, $300. I says, here's $300 right now. We brought it over to my house. She was supposed to stop back for a campfire, and I never heard from her again. Tried contacting her a few times, wrote her a couple letters. I don't know, but probably she's probably one of the greatest female singers I've ever personally met. Just unbelievable. And we had a few songs that we had worked out where we're doing some duets together, and I miss her. Wish I knew what happened. Ah, well. It's been a couple years now, Don't want to just drive out there unexpectedly to her horse farm. Might get shot. Oh, man. This Two Friends Celtic Mist. I was thinking, what blends do I want to smoke? And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to smoke some Churchwarden. So obviously, the only pipe to go with that is my Churchwarden pipe. Then I got home, all right, we're going to get 2 pipes rolling. So I picked out, the Two Friends Celtic Mist. And it's funny, when I first, I actually did a review on that, and this was very embarrassing. This was a long time ago. And I called it Two Friends Celtic Mist, like the basketball team. One guy corrected me, and he's like, nope, it's pronounced this way. I was like, all right, thank you. What a dummy I felt like. Yeah, so you guys that like the plum pudding, the bourbon plum pudding, and the Officers Club, if you like those blends, you would definitely love Cornell and Deal's Two Friends Celtic Mist. I promise you, you would. Well, this bowl's heating up now a little bit, so we're going to let her rest, take a break, and we'll be back in a nanosecond. We're going on 22 and a half minutes. We might go for a half hour. I don't know. All right, so we've graduated to a cigarette. I remember this one video I saw maybe, it's got to be at least 2 years ago. And I saw this happen in the cigar community because, I don't know, back around in the late 90s through the maybe 2010, I started to get into cigars, and I was reading Cigar Aficionado, and it's like, they had these cigar bars, and it's like you had these uppity, snuffity people, these prima donna guys that'd be like, oh yeah, I'm drinking a glass of bourbon from a $300 bottle. This cost me $30 for a glass. This cigar right here is from blah 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 blah. That's a $50 cigar, and they're all dressed up in suits, sitting in leather chairs, just prima donnas. And that's not where real cigar smoking started. And as far as pipe smoking, it was never a prima donna type of thing. It's my grandpa smoked a pipe. My dad, my grandpa was a working man. He came home and smoked his pipe. I don't, I wasn't there every day with him, so I don't know if he smoked it after breakfast or whatever. My grandfather was a working man, not a prima donna. And I remember seeing this video of this guy, part of the YouTube pipe community, and I don't remember his name. And if I did, I wouldn't say it. And he's a guy probably in his mid-30s, late 30s. He's sitting behind his desk. He's got the camera, perfect backdrop, beautiful desk, and doesn't even light up a pipe. And, you know, he's dressed with a tie and a jacket and stuff, and, you know, looks all corporate and everything. And he's like, well, some of you may have wondered where I've been. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I really don't care where you've been, man. You're not my kind of dude that I would hang out with and smoke a pipe with. All right? You know, Johnny Onion, 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Oh, I'd hang with him any day, man. Freaking smoke a pipe. You know, Welsh Piper 62, Mark Hill. I'd hang out with him any day and smoke a pipe. We're all working people. You know, you got Greg Tunnel, the Tunnel Take. I'd hang out with him. Lots of people that I would hang out with and smoke a pipe and maybe have a pint or two. But this dude, I would not want to be anywhere near this guy. He doesn't even light it up. And he's like, well, some of you may have wondered where I've been. I've been very busy doing this and that. I'm sure you've missed me. I haven't done videos in a while. And I'm thinking, I just wanted to throw up. I watched about half the video and I'm like, eh. Us pipe smokers, man, most of us are working guys. And, you know, the guys that I work with at my job, all right, the front office people, they like, there's a few of them that like their cigars, but they're not prima donnas, man. Those are the type of guys. The guys that I work with, yeah, they'll show up in a suit and tie and all that stuff. But, man, when they're smoking their cigars, they're outside behind their house with their family and friends, drinking bourbon or scotch or beer or whiskey or whatever, scotch, and they're in their blue jeans, all right? They got a campfire going. These are guys that they go to work and they have to dress a certain way, but when they sit back and freaking smoke a cigar, it's just like, you know, hey, you know, they don't care if you suck septic systems out, for Christ's sake. You know, they're not sitting there with a $50 cigar. They're not prima donnas. They're executives, but they're also part of the working class. We blend together, man. We work together, the front office and the factory, you know, where we make a lot of shit for the military that, you know, I really feel like I'm serving my country. I am serving my country. What am I talking about? So, yeah, the higher up echelons with the stuffed shirts, you can piss off. You guys know what I'm talking about. You get my point. I don't need to say anymore. Well, we just clicked 29 minutes. Happy International Pipe Smoking Day. Yeah, and it all started in the United Kingdom. Yeah, the United Kingdom. So anyways, thank you all. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I got about 20 comments to respond to now as this video is uploading. It's 6:35, 35 minutes after the hour. Yeah, so we're up to, I think the last time I checked, we were at 1,014 subscribers. So we're going to let that build up a little bit more. We are going to have Friday Night Blues. see if we lose like 40 or 50 subscribers. So thanks for smoking with me. Yeah, the only thing we didn't smoke was marijuana or a cigar, and I don't smoke marijuana. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy with my pipes and cigars t-shirt on that my beautiful red-headed daughter bought. Oh, she's so beautiful. I stopped by today at the gas station to, get some stuff where she works. She's only got her first job, and it was so good to see her. She gave me a big hug. All the customers were smiling. She's like, "I love you so much, Dad." Anyways, be grateful for what you got. Paul the Pipe Guy. Still alive. Plan on sticking around a while. Over and out.